Hello, online learners. This is Miss B or Miss Katie and Lucas. So we've got some exciting news. Goodbye, baby. They can't see your face. Got some exciting news. We had a surprise come in the mail yesterday. We now have our caterpillars.
You said I was going to show them.
Yep, you can show them. So we're pretty excited about them. You can hold them better than that so they don't fall. There are 5 caterpillars in there. They're pretty active right now. They were kind of sleepy when we got them yesterday. So I have recorded some books to go along with our journey watching our caterpillars turn into butterflies. So when they form and they shed their last layer of skin, they're gonna make their chrysalis, and we have this little log we're gonna set them in. Gotta hold it up better. And then we're going to put them in our habitat, temporary habitat, while we wait for them, the chrysalis, to hatch and then become butterflies. You want to say something? What do you want to say?
So when a caterpillar
I want to stand on your knees so you can see you.
When a caterpillar sheds its skin, it's actually forming something when it's shedding its skin.
On the last time it is. Okay, so today, so again, we'll post pictures and pictures and videos weekly, if not every other day, to watch the progress of the caterpillars. Today, I read some great books to go along with our journey. We read The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which my little friend's up here. And we read, and this is a fiction book. And
Fiction?
then we
Does
read...
that mean real?
No, that doesn't mean real, silly. And we read From Caterpillar to Butterfly. Now, this is a fiction story, but it has facts in it about butterflies. So you can go on and listen to those. Again, we'll post, I'll have a few more books I'm going to read as we go through our butterfly journey. Again, this can be good for our kindergarten, or my little kindergarten friends who are studying living and non-living, because as we know, butterflies and caterpillars are living animals, or bugs, insects. And of course, Lucas's class has watched some caterpillars through their life cycle journey, and so you can just follow along with ours too. I know Miss Pino posted pictures of your butterflies, so that was exciting to watch. Okay, so some of the facts that came in it says your caterpillars may seem inactive when they first arrive, but don't worry, this is normal. Please give your caterpillars 24 to 48 hours to adjust to their bumpy journey to you. They soon will begin eating and growing before your very eyes. Keep your cup of caterpillars away from direct sunlight. So my caterpillars don't stay in this room where there's a lot of sun. They actually hang out next to our growing lilies. Heat and draft. Feel free. Okay, if there's a problem, they said let them know. But we have to read this to you guys. We guarantee 3 to 5 caterpillars will become adult butterflies. Live products are non-refundable. So, but that means we can't get our money back. But I've ordered from this place for 5 years now, and I've never had any issues.
Yep.
So this is actually going to be our caterpillar's journey. First you receive the caterpillars in their little jar. And Lucas, what is this stuff down here? Do you remember? What is this brown stuff?
It's their food.
It is their food, so they're eating that to help them grow. Okay, so grow your caterpillars. Your caterpillars arrive with a nutrient food they need to grow and be healthy butterflies. They may seem tiny and inactive at first, but please give them 48 hours to acclimate to their new surroundings. Soon your caterpillars will be eating and growing before your eyes. So, they're teeny tiny right now, but they're going to grow much bigger. Okay, so we have to make sure we're handling the cup gently. It's upright and indoors, away from direct sunlight and wind and drafts. Keep the lid on tight on the cup. Do not touch your caterpillars. And it says to maintain a temperature of 68 to 75 degrees, which we do in this house. Watch carefully. Your caterpillars will shed their ectoskeleton. Ooh, ectoskeleton.
What's an ectoskeleton?
An ectoskeleton is like their skin that they'll shed. And you can listen to more about that in the book I just read, From Caterpillars to Butterflies. It's got a pretty good explanation in there. So, on the last time they shed, though, that's when they will form their chrysalis. Okay, so that is the number 1. From number 2, see them become chrysalis after 7 to 10 days. And you guys can go ahead and mark your calendars. I know we are. Your caterpillars will climb to the top of the cup and attach themselves to the underside of the lid. There they will grow. They will hang in a J shape. Shed their ectoskeletons one last time and harden into the chrysalis. Do you see them at the top? Miss Pino's class, if that's what yours look like, probably. Sometimes they hang from the side as well. Side of the cup. So here's what you do. Wait 3 days for your caterpillars to fully harden into chrysalis. Do not handle the cup during this important time. Remember, an amazing transformation is taking place inside. Prepare your butterfly habitat. Okay, so now we're going to... So once that happens, we wait 3 days before we do this next step. Move your chrysalis to the butterfly habitat. Here's what you do. Step 1. Gently remove the lid with the hanging chrysalis from the cup of caterpillars. 2. Gently remove any silk and floss surrounding the chrysalis with the cotton swab. Step 3. Carefully insert the lid sideways into the slot of the chrysalis log. Then place your chrysalis log in the butterfly habitat. So go ahead and hold up the log. Show them the spot where.
So we showed you this earlier. I think
at the beginning. Yep.
At the beginning. So this is what we're doing. So we put them right here and then sit them down.
Where do we sit them? Do we sit them just right there on the chair?
No.
Where do we put them?
In this.
In the habitat. In the temporary habitat for the butterflies. Okay.
And then once they crawl out, they'll become butterflies.
Okay. So number 4. Watch the birth of your butterflies. After 7 to 10 days, your painted lady butterflies will emerge from their chrysalis. At first, butterfly wings will be soft and crumpled. The butterflies will slowly stretch and straighten their wings. They might also have a few red spots after they emerge. The butterflies need to complete this metamorphosis. Here's what you do. Do not disturb the habitat while the butterflies are emerging. Do not touch the newly emerged butterflies. Wait 2 to 3 hours to allow your butterfly wings to dry and harden before feeding. Yes, Lucas.
So when the butterflies come out and be butterflies, do they actually become? What's the butterfly's name when they're a butterfly?
Well, these are all called painted lady butterflies. We're not going to name them because don't forget, after they're safe enough to be released, we're going to release them. Okay, so number 5, feed your butterflies with nectar or fruit. We normally do nectar or fruit. Here's what you can do. To make nectar to feed your butterflies, thoroughly mix 2 teaspoons of sugar with 1 cup of water. Drip a few drops of nectar in your feeder. So this is the feeder they have. We don't actually have one of those because we've never used that before. So you can put it into a little cup, or sometimes I'll put safe flowers for them in there, and I'll just drip it on the flowers, or you can do the same thing with fruit. And place the feeder in the habitat. If you, it says it, or a cotton ball if you don't have the feeder, which we've done that before too. We've put it on a cotton ball. If you are dripping nectar on a cotton ball or tissue, place it on a small paper plate and then place the plate in the habitat. Or provide your butterflies with small pieces of fresh fruit like watermelon, oranges, or bananas. I believe Miss Pino fed y'all with bananas quite often, didn't she? And no, I thought I saw bananas in it. Oh, but I also saw fruit in it. I saw orange peels in the one picture.
Yep.
Give your butterflies fresh fruit every day. Do not leave the containers of water or nectar in the habitat. Your butterflies may fall and drown. Ooh, we don't want that. Okay, the last step. Set your butterflies free. Observe the wonder of your butterflies for a few precious days, then set them free. Remember, butterflies are an important member of the environment. Here's what you do. Release your butterflies within a week after they emerge. Be sure it's daytime and the temperatures are above 55 degrees. Open the habitat carefully. Watch your butterflies fly away. Butterflies often land on little hands and faces before they take off. That's definitely happened in my classroom before when I've released them. All right, well, stay tuned to updates regarding our butterfly journey. And you can say hey to our little cat. Look at that cat. He's climbed up in here now. He's pretty active. He was moving around a lot during the other videos. Stay tuned, and Lucas and I will keep you updated with videos and pictures of our butterfly and caterpillar story. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.